Hello, my angel. Welcome and welcome back to Angelic Frequency Tarot. I am Kristen, and today we kind of did a little bit of just a pre-pull, if you will, of a bunch of different decks I was just drawn to today, and we're going to do a channeled message based on these cards, and I'm going to pull some more cards towards the end as well. But this overall message was pretty dang clear that there's an ending. This coffin here, there is an ending that leads to a lot of movement, momentum, action, and you're being drawn to be home more. We have the family room that came out and also home here. So I feel like you're being kind of drawn to stay home. It says, appreciate comfort and your sense of belonging. But there's just like a truth that brings about an ending, just clarity, and it's bringing forth good fortune. You are glowing up. You're lighting up at this time. We have the 10 of Pentacles here as well, but there's movement, momentum, action here with number 17 from the Energy Oracle. There's a lot of also emotions going on with the Creator Water. I feel like you are really trying to grasp a lot of your just deep emotions and trying to deal with, those things. But you're deeply just grateful. With this thank you card here, there's gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. But with this giving birth card, let me show you this. Number 8, giving birth, you are bringing something into this world, whether it's an actual birth or just a creation, that's yours. You are creating something, art, it says transformation, or just life itself, but you are birthing something here. And with this 10th house, your career showing up, public image, success, reputation, achievement, purpose. You are moving forward into building this legacy, and it's going to bring a lot of abundance with this 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of abundance here. We also have a lot of family coming up with the home and also family room. So you are, your community is watching out for you at this time. You could also be traveling with the travel. It says pack and go. So you could also be traveling at this time, but and I'm hearing for work, okay? So you could be traveling for this new job, whatever you are creating. It could be a business, but you are bringing something into this world that's going to bring about good fortune. We have 1331 here, good fortune, and it says trust in your skills and talents. They are the keys to a bright future. A piece of valuable advice, a moment of clarity, or a comforting message is headed your way. So everything is aligning in your favor and success is within reach, right? We have the 10th house. That is success. Yes. And this ending, I feel, just kind of gives you that push, right? To go for your dreams. I also pulled some charms. We had Mirror come out, we had Brave come out, and Pisces, which is also more water energy. So, and Pisces is the dreamer. We had Dream that came out. So Dream, I don't know if you can really see that, but Dream came out. So Pisces is the dreamer. And you could be just having a lot of very vivid dreams at this time too. But you're being brave, you're stepping out, you're standing out as well. And I say that because the Jesus little fish is here, and fish are about abundance, but Jesus is about love. Really, yeah. And so you are in protection, you are protected. There's also a little deer here, or a doe. We have a think that's a leaf. I don't think it's a feather. I think it's a leaf. But it makes me feel like, it makes me think of, we're in spring, so leaves and flowers are all sprouting right now as well. But fall could also be significant too. We have a little apple that came out. So you could love apples. You could also be a teacher, being drawn to say that. You could be eating an apple. And then we also have the letters A, D, and A that came out. So Ada, or even dad could be significant. Adrian, Ariel. So yeah, so that's the message so far. Let's pull a few more cards. Overall, this is all about movement, creation, and wealth. So you are just, at this time, you are bringing forth a lot of momentum, creativity. Whoa, we got a couple more that flew out. Let's take a look. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Beautiful new beginning, something tangible, an opportunity, a new job. So that could fall into the career. So that could fall into that career sector, and it's going to bring about a lot of money for sure. But this is abundance. This is prosperity. With the King of Swords, you have just gotten really clear on what you want out of life, just in general. And this can be a little bit more logical, and there's just not a lot of emotion with the King of Swords. So you may have had to pull back from certain situations in order to achieve this, but you are definitely driving forward here. We have a lot of action, courage, passion, but momentum. Momentum is building for sure. So you have the King of Swords. And then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is definitely career. This is definitely career focused, because we have the 10th house here, and then the Eight of Pentacles is the career card. This is working on your craft, mastering something here, birthing something new, right? But also reaping the rewards of things that you've already sown in the past. Being very committed to your outcome. But at this time, you are just truly making waves. You are standing out as well. And I feel like there's just a lot of energy of movement right now. Just a lot of energy of movement. Let's see what else wants to come out. I'm also hearing the word, the name Drake with the D. Dorian, I don't know if I said that, but also dream. But you're brave because you're stepping out at this time, and you really have the support of your family, your community, to help drive you forward in this birthing, this creation here. All right, let's see. So, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right. Vajrayani. It says transcending fear. Facing fear leads to fearlessness. Embrace your power. Wow, look at all that color, that power, that very much fire energy here. I'm also feeling like Mars energy. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's time to transcend fear. Be fearless, right? Stepping into your power, embracing that. The bottom of the deck, you have enlightened action with Kuan Yin, right? Choose compassion, move forward, right? More moving forward with grace. I like that. Let's see if there's any other ones that want to come out from this deck. But you're definitely working hard towards something, your own creation. You could be doing this from home as well, or while you're traveling. We have Lady Venus. Beautiful card. And it says a light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. So again, more action. You are definitely, there's so much movement in this reading. And just clarity, right? You've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the King of Swords. You know what you want, and you're getting very clear on that. Getting very, very clear on that. I'm being drawn to this. 1414, it says light up. So I'm going to read this to you really quick because I'm being drawn to that. It says, focus on your needs, desires, and passions. A lighthearted approach makes everything more accessible. New opportunities, a fresh friendship, or even an addition to your family are on the horizon. Wow. Positive energy will accelerate the flow of blessings coming your way. So again, even it says, even an addition to your family is on the horizon. We have giving birth here. So there's definitely a big possibility of a pregnancy or a birth here. But this doesn't have to just be about that, right? It says new opportunities or a fresh friendship, right? So keeping that positive energy is important right now. 1414. So that number could be significant for you. Okay, so 1414. Try to leave that to where you could see it. But still being drawn to the home. Let's pull a couple more of these and just see what wants to come out. Oops. It says overrate your intuition. So really focusing on your intuition at this time is also important. You still see that? Yeah. Really allowing that information from source, spirit, the universe to guide you, to give you wins, right? Celebrate your wins, because I mean, this is important to have all of the information before, moving forward in a situation. You're definitely growing here, and a lot of abundance energy. What else do we need to know right now, Spirit? Any other messages from this deck? Feed your artist. Again, more creative type of energy, but you're blooming, growing, prosperous here with whatever this is for you. And you're just so grateful about it too. You really are. Focusing on, what makes you happy, what's driving you. I'm also feeling a lot of like healing energy as well. So you could be a healer, and you are birthing something new, or you've created some type of new process to help people heal. You're really using your intuition about this and your inner light, because you're stepping out and you're proving to others that you're trusting in yourself and your ability, and you're, like I said, you're birthing something into new, and you're really working on your craft, mastering this new energy, and it's going to be prosperous for you, especially with the 10th house career and your purpose, right? You will get recognition. I feel a lot of like 6 of Wands energy as well. All right, we're going to pull, I want to close this out with an alchemy of awareness. So we're going to just shuffle these really quick. And then close out this energy. So I hope this is resonating. This is a different type of read for me. So we'll see what comes out to close out this reading. But there's just a lot of movement, a lot of momentum and action. And it's really taking you a lot of courage to build this. All right, Spirit. What else do we need to know to close out this reading here? Well, that was quick. And it says alchemized energy. I love that. Look how beautiful this eye is. Alchemized energy. And it says cycles don't break by force. They unravel through awareness. What you feed with your thoughts, reactions, and energy grows, while what you starve begins to fade. If you're tired of the same emotional loops, patterns, and returning characters, pause. Witness without reacting. Allow awareness to be a disrupting catalyst of change fueled liberation. Wow. Let me say that last sentence again because it's very powerful. It says, allow awareness, and let me put it up close to you so you can see as well. Allow awareness to be a disrupting catalyst of change fueled liberation. I don't know if you can see that, but beautiful. Oh, I love this. I love this energy for you because you're alchemizing, you're taking whatever this ending is about, right? With this coffin here, something ended, maybe a job. You might have lost your job recently, but this is all about action, all about movement forward, birthing and creating new things. But this is reinforcing that it's time to just make sure you're paying attention to your thoughts and your reactions, and what you're putting your energy into, because what you put your energy into grows, right? So you need to starve what you want to fade out of your life. Witness without reacting. It's time to liberate yourself from the things that are holding you back, is basically what that is saying. So, wow, I love this for you. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. We'll leave that there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.